So, what is your purpose and who are you? We're going to be looking at what's important to you. The foundation of this is to try and clarify what your purpose is. By working out who you are and what your purpose is can really help you find happiness and life satisfaction. It can help you follow the right career, ignite your passions, give you a mission in life and a vocation. This is always good when you can connect your profession, your passion and mission at the same time as getting paid for it, I think. I'm going to be asking you 7 questions. These questions are to prompt you to think about your passions, values, qualities, feelings and inner strengths. So, the instructions then. Take some paper, a pen and maybe a highlighter, or your journal if you're using a journal. Remember, you can pause or replay the video so you have time to write. Find a place where you will not be interrupted. Now write down the first thing that pops into your head when I ask the questions. Write without editing. Use bullet points or diagrams or a mind map if you use mind maps. It's important to write out your answers rather than just thinking about them. Be honest, nobody will read this unless you want them to. So let's get on with the first question. So what were your favourite things to do when you were younger? What about now? Are you still interested in the same things, or have you moved on and left behind those favourite hobbies and now don't do anything or do different things? That's question 1. Question 2. Who inspires you the most? Make a list. Anyone you know or do not know, family, friends, authors, artists, actors, leaders, anybody really. And you make a list. You can have a number of people who inspire you. What is it about these people that inspires you? What qualities do they have? And that's question 2. Question 3 now. If you had to teach something, what would you teach? So this is a question about what are you naturally good at? Maybe it isn't in a classroom as a teacher, as in the picture here. Maybe it's something like showing someone how to use a mobile phone, teaching someone a sport, or teaching someone to knit or bake or something like that. What are you naturally good at? That was question 3. On to question 4 now. What life challenges or difficulties have you had to overcome in your life so far? And how did you go about it? What are your inner strengths? What do you rely on to help you when times are tough? And that's question 4. On to question 5 now. So what's on your bucket list? Now, just so that you know, in case you don't know what a bucket list is, there's a common phrase that people use when someone dies. I know it doesn't sound very pleasant, which is when they die, they supposedly kick the bucket. And what people have started to do is decide what do they want to do before they die. So they call it a bucket list. So what's on your bucket list? Now, if you haven't got a bucket list, then now's the time to think about all the things that you might want to do before you kick the bucket or die. I'm sorry it's not a happy topic, but it really does focus the mind on what you might want to do. So that's question 5. Now we're going on to question 6. What causes do you strongly believe in or connect with? So this is about giving back. What makes you want to help out and support people and help and give charity, I suppose? Not necessarily in money, but what sort of gets you all emotional that you want to do something about? That was question 6. Now we're on to the last question, and this one's all about values. So here you can see a long list of words. You can add your own words on, by the way. These are all about values. And what you need to do here is select 3 to 5 of these words that stand out as being important to you. If you want to do more than that, that's fine, but if you can limit it to half a dozen, then it really focuses the mind again. Once you've got how many of these words that are important to you, then try and put them in order and find one word that's particularly important to you. As I say, you can add your own if you want. Okay, that was question 7. As I've said, it's really important that you pause or replay the video if you need to go through this again, because I know we've covered some big questions here. Okay, so once you've completed this, review what you've written and maybe get your highlight pen or a different coloured pen now and highlight the areas which really stand out to you. Remember to replay the video if you want. So, once you've done all that, then we're really thinking about action. What are you going to start to do as a result of this exercise? What are you going to stop doing as a result of this exercise? What are you going to do more of as a result of this exercise? And what are you going to do differently? So now's the time to do a little bit of action planning on your pad of paper or journal and just work out what are you going to do as a result of this exercise.